Cayman Islands would be. I've never been to the Cayman Islands. No.
There's a lot of banks over there.
There are. You know that when I was being interviewed by the Secret Service, they were saying, because when Amanda and I went to Italy, I had like a cap fall off, right? And so I needed to go to a dentist. So I left. I was like, look, while you guys go do this, and we were in Bari, and I said, while you guys go shopping, I'm going to go to a dentist. So I go to a dentist, and I have them, they like glue the fucking thing back on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I get picked up, the Secret Service is like, listen, you know, I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? There's no money there. She was like, you had multiple passports. You were in Bari. And Amanda told us that you left for like 4 or 5 hours. You could have easily opened up multiple bank accounts and put the money away in cashier's checks or whatever. And I was like, that's, first of all, there would be bank accounts that were being opened by Americans. The U.S. would be notified that you had a bank account in another country.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I was like, and then they were like, well, you could, for all we know, you've got IDs in other people's names outside of the country. So for all we, and I'm like, listen, stop.
If you were smart, you would have.
Yeah, if I was smart, but I'm not that smart. Everybody thinks I'm so sharp. I'm not.
You did a good job convincing me.
Oh, good times. Okay, this was good.
This was great. Thank you for doing this. And thank you. I'm sure I'm speaking for millions of people on YouTube, too. I'm sure they're all extremely entertained by this episode. They've been looking for it for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. What about the Dateline one?
Ooh, we should do that one next.
Yeah, but you got to get.
I've never even seen the Dateline one.
You know what? Listen, it's twice as bad as this one.
Is it really?
It's fucking
Is
horrible.
that one on YouTube?
Because they actually interview me.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Is it on
We'll find
YouTube?
it. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. Oh no, it's nowhere. I've looked and looked. Everybody's. Listen, I got an army of guys in the comment section who have scoured the internet. They would, if you could find it, they'd have found it.
Yeah.
But to get this, to get American Greed, I had to, because it was on Hulu initially when I first got out. Then they took like the whole season down, and so I had to contact. Is it NBC?
I have no clue.
I had to contact the producers of whatever.
So you have it?
What? No, for American Greed.
No,
I gave
you
it to
have
you.
the Dateline episode?
No.
saved? Oh, no.
I'm saying I had to contact them. They wanted me to give them like $1,100, $1,200 or something first.
Right.
Then they came back and I was like, no, you don't understand. I'm the guy. They're like, to license it to you, it's this much plus every time. I was like, license it, bro. I said, I'm the guy in the episode. So then they come back and they go, okay, well, we'll sell you one for $400 or $300 something. I was like, what are you talking about?
Just like you.
Well, then I explained that, listen, you've already given me a copy before. I have a copy. They had given me one and my mother had it and she's lost it, and I did this whole fucking thing that you gave me one. I had a courtesy copy. My mother moved. She lost the copy. I just asking you to replace it. I already have it. You've already given it to me for free. So then they came back and they said, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll post it and we'll give you the download. So they downloaded and gave it to me. And that was it. But so somebody needs to do that for Dateline. Because there's actually 2 Datelines. One where I'm not interviewed. They just interview Becky. You can imagine how that one comes off. Then there's a second one where they interview me. Still horrible. Where this guy, the same guy that did this, same narrator.
Same dude, huh?
Same dude. Because it's called Curtis Productions. They did both of them. So, yeah, man, it was horrible too.
Anyways, this was good. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. All right. Well, wait. We got to plug the book.
Plug the book one more time.
Listen, bro, buy the fucking book. It's a pretty good book. Okay. And the YouTube channel. I got a YouTube channel.
Yeah. What's your YouTube channel?
It's called Inside True Crime, and it's got about 7 or 8 of my stories plus some supplementary material on there and audio books, some of the stories I've written. And then also I have a website, InsideTrueCrime.com. And Patreon. I got Patreon. And what else? Oh, there's other stuff. There's Instagram and all the other junk. Yeah.
You're on all the typical platforms.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Hey, do you know who Bubba the Love Sponge is?
Yeah. He's like one of the most famous radio shock jock DJ whatever hosts in Tampa Bay.
talked to a guy that like represents him today, and he's supposed to try and hook it up so that I go on Bubble. He's on
Twitch.
Twitch. He's on Twitch. I forget how many million subscribers, whatever. He's got a bunch. I grew up when I was in Tampa.
Yeah.
Bubba Love Sponge was huge. So when the guy said Bubba Love Sponge, I was like, the fuck? He was like, do you know who that is? I was like, the fuck? Of course I know. Who doesn't know who Bubba the Love Sponge is?
Yeah.
And he's like, look, would you be interested? And I was like, fuck yeah.
That would be sick.
Be awesome, bro.
Yeah, he's on Twitch now.
He was hilarious.
I fucking listen to him all the time.
I mean,
Used to.
That would be great. So maybe that'll happen.
Bow wow. That was his deal.
We'll see.
What did he do? He did he kill a pig on the radio? What did he do? He fucking.
Bro, I've been.
I think they slaughtered a pig on like live radio, and that's one of the reasons a lot of people didn't like him. Like, he got a lot of heat for that. He did a lot of fucked up shit. Like he was kind of like the Howard Stern of the South.
Right.
Stern was in New York and he was in Florida. He was good. He's still good friends with Howard Stern. He still talks to him on his show, I think.
Yeah. That'd be Howard Stern would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool to be on.
Yeah.
I told you, did I tell you the Wolf's Den with
the Belfort guy?
Belfort.
Yeah.
So his
that's good. You're hitting all the right channels.
I mean, I'm trying. I don't know yet. I haven't got a call back. I got a couple emails from his assistant, but you know, I haven't heard the fly out here, bro.
Those guys.
That's what that would be great.
You're good content for them.
So we're wrapping.
I picked you out of the dirt.
You did.
Polished you
emailed
off,
you. How does this turn? Listen, you're great at this. You're going to be writing these fucking American Greets, and you're tweaking it slowly.
Not really.
I emailed you.
Yeah,
and then you conned me. Yeah, I remember when you said you were like I was like, hey, I'm thinking about doing a true crime podcast, and you go, well, the best way to gauge whether people would be interested or not is for you to come on my show and tell your story. And
I right or was I wrong?
This motherfucker's trying to get me to fucking come on and tell my story. I thought, and you were like, because then you go then if we were to do then we'll know. And then we could talk about doing a true crime podcast. And so I did it. And now you're like, yeah, I just don't know. I just don't see any interest there. Now you're
Look
like,
where you are
I'm
now.
so busy.
Look
I
where you
can't
are
do
now.
a true
Now
crime.
you're too busy for me, Matt Cox.
Unbelievable.
I tried to get you to do an episode of my Florida show, and you told me to get lost.
It's not what I said. It's not what I said.
We're trying to do a day in the life documentary of Matt Cox.
Listen, I'm painting a painting of the Joker right now.
I know you told me. We should be filming that.
That's pretty cool stuff.
It is pretty
cool. The Joker's
stuff.
pretty cool.
Everyone wants to see a day in the life of Matt Cox outside of the studio.
Bro, listen, it starts at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I get a couple of,
couple
cups of coffee,
raw sugars.
Fucking
mainline a couple packets of raw sugars.
I hit the gym, because I'm 50. I'm falling apart.
Run 5 miles.
We could go to my buddy's gym.
Let's do it.
Calta. Yeah. Then I come home. I either go to my mom's house and I have breakfast with my mom.
That'd be sick. Can we film that? You have breakfast with your mom?
No, she's so old.
I know, but it'd be great. It'd be great content for everybody.
She's 90.
That's crazy.
She's 90 and she picks at me.
That would be so much fun to film that, and people would love it.
She does. It's always the same thing. Oh, you don't shave anymore? No, Mom, I shave. Well,
We'll
you didn't shave today?
We'll do the follow-up to the American Greed.
You don't have any collared shirts? No, I have them, Mom. I just didn't wear one. You don't ever wear them.
All right, cool. Well, let's do it. Thanks again for doing this, and that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Have a nice night, everybody.